Hello, 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 hello. I'm playing one who leans the druid cleric diplomat mouse at the moment. And don't call me Shirley.
So the diplomats?
What was it? Seals Team Squeaks?
SEAL Team Squeaks. Infiltration in progress.
Hello, I'm the party paladin, the chaotic knight, and basically a source of constant headache for our one only team mom. Especially
Ain't
tonight.
that the blasted truth? Greetings all. I play Yozora, the Team Warlock, Scholar, and parent to 3 idiots and a mushroom.
You note that the warlock is the one keeping us all on the straight and narrow?
And for the Warlock comment, I chose the non-edgelord emo Warlock type. Thank you very much. I want to avoid that stereotype. It's why I'm a Scholar, not a murder hobo.
And I am forever Wither, your Tabaxi Ranger, who may be just a little bit drunk today.
It's a belch of demonstration.
Yes!
Hail, travelers. Welcome back once more.
How he puts up with this party, I don't know.
Oh, I've had worse. I've had so much worse.
The fact that he's at worse than us is how you know he's a real DM?
But yeah, hello once again. Welcome back. It's good to see you all. Thank you for returning. You guys ready? You excited? I'm excited. I've been so stoked for this. Like, you have no idea.
That makes more than
That doesn't bode well for our characters, for the record.
Yeah, it's going to be rad. This is so good.
Yes, Sarah?
And preparing my third.
So, last time we were all together, you guys had finally come to what seemed to be, at least outwardly, and convincing enough for the rest of your now compatriots. You seem to agree. You would serve the conservator ideal and do what they wanted and become part of the team. You're no longer part of the problem, you're part of the solution. The deacon and everybody else seemed very pleased with that. There was a little bit of relaxation, just very minor. They still seem on edge. You're not really 100% sure why that might be, but they're relaxed a little bit more than they were right at the climax of dinner, right before Sildov finally said, "Yeah, sure, we'll serve." Now, very cleverly, this agreement has been worded in a way that really means you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. So, masterclass claps all around for that. You have since retired to what is the in-place barracks, where you've been allowed to take some rest, relax a little bit, kick back after dinner, and then tomorrow find out whatever it is the rest of the conservators have for you. What kind of ideas, plans, or schemes or shenanigans they might want to try to get up with all of you. In the meantime, however, not waiting around to be told what to do, the party has done a little bit of exploration and reconnaissance around the place. For instance, our ever ineffable one who leans is a mouse at current, who has done a little bit of scouting around and has in fact met with an individual that was being held down below in what looked to be cells. whether this is an actual prison or just a makeshift or, a future castle dungeon. It's really unclear. But there were people certainly being held in these cells. You met with at least one of them, and you know there are at least 2 more individuals in cells somewhere in the area. You've been given a little bit of a sneak preview. This individual sketched out on the ground what they know of the area, so you've got a peek around the area. You know a little bit of the layout. You've got some plans, and that's really where we came to last time, was plans. The party was working on a plan, a scheme that they were going to put on, I believe, a bit of a show that was going to distract the guards while others went off in search of this individual that you've discovered is somewhere hidden on the premises. A goddess that seems to be trapped and has asked when One Who Leans reached out for divine inspiration, got in contact with this individual. So, we're going to start there. You guys still, by all means, can take time to plan out, decide what it is you're going to do, hash out any details you feel you still need to hash out. You've got all the time in the world. You've made sure that the individuals in this room with you are going to be asleep and staying asleep for a while. Clever application of the sleepy time tea there.
By the way, can I just say quickly that I resent as a Fitach, I resent being called as no longer part of the problem?
As far as the conservators were concerned, yeah.
That's something we're gonna have to do something about.
I mean, hey, you're on their side. You're not a part of the problem anymore. You're part of the solution. They're here to establish dominance and get dragons to lead the way and to rule this world and then all other worlds. And they're going to do that by finding a way to make dragons actually immortal. You're now helping out with that. They figure you're a homie, for sure.
About to say, as a player, I know why dragons are no longer immortal. I'm not sure as a character I do.
No, you likely do not, as it's a little bit different here.
Yeah, I just know that at least core rules as a player I know, so it's like,
And,
it's gonna be fun.
and as a character, I know they never were.
Mhm.
All right. I have chosen to remain diminutive and quadrupedal at this time, so that I may accompany the sneakiest of sneakies downstairs.
Which means I'm going to assume that this is going to come down to the distraction being myself and Wither pretending to be drunk off his ass.
Just a quick question. How many bottles did Zelda bring back? Oh, perfect. Wonderful.
Wasn't the one that we got from our little exploration better than the dinner one?
So, who's up for getting the cat a booze bath?
Huh? What?
Now that's a euphemism.
I picked a bottle that
Yes, but
that
for
was
what?
already opened from the dinner, and I poured some of it over Wither's head.
Off on Wither's head.
Wither kind of stumbles back and just kind of looks at him and like, and he kind of halfway plays it as he's a drunk. How dare you? I was some very good booze.
That confusion needs a little work.
How dare you?
Yosora has just gotta put their fingers to their forehead and you can just see them just, for lack of a term, their posture shifting from somewhat relaxed to a more uptight. Anybody who's seen royalty is just like, this is somebody who's used to being, the entitled, for lack of a term, Karen in the room.
That vein
Whether-
is just throbbing.
Yep. Wither just kind of looks at him like, "Oh, don't you dare say it! Look at me like that." No.
If you ask for a manager, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Can I have
Yeah,
your
yeah,
drink? I need to see your.
responding.
I need a
Oh.
manager.
Oh, shut up, you flea-bitten furball peasant.
Hey, don't talk like that about my cat.
Wither pulls a ration
Oh,
out
wait,
of his
I mean,
face and,
Sheldon's cat.
and throws it at Jozora. Here, have some food. And he kind of starts walking out the door.
Why am I the one who has to escort him to the bathroom today? One of you two should be able to handle it.
And he stumbles all the way over to the door and just kind of blasts through it.
I'm afraid not. You really expect me to watch over him? I'm a champion of the summer court.
He walks over to the thaumaturge and just kind of slaps him on the back, like, "Hey, buddy, how's it going? Can I get another drink?"
Well, someone has to watch over the kitty, and you're not exactly a very good owner, Seldov.
Yozora, playing in, will just reach up, grab Wither, for lack of a term, by the scruff of the neck and start dragging him towards the bathroom. It's like,
Yeah,
come on, you drunk.
I'm going to resist that,
All right.
honestly. I'm going
All
to
right.
resist that right now.
So, first thing,
Hmm?
roll a deception check to see how convincing of a fake drunk you are right now. You're pretty believably drunk. I dig it. All right. Go ahead and do opposed grapple check. So athletics or acrobatics, whichever one of the two you want to roll. For both of you.
It means it's the same issue for me, so
Mhm, I figured. It's not exactly mage looking skills right there.
All right.
I completely missed that.
Can I push him away and push him into the other guard?
If you'd like to, you may.
All right, that's what I'll do.
Yozora goes for Wither, trying to, tackle this apparently drunken cat.
Freaking
Wither, however, being a drunken cat, apparently, wiggles out of the way and just shoves back, knocking Yozora into the individual behind him, who catches Yozora, straightens him back up, and what is this? Calm down, the two of you.
I apologize. The flea-bitten mongrel managed to get a little too much to drink. The others of my entourage have left it to me to get him to the bathroom. Come on, you
Wither-
moron.
Wither kind of just hisses at him and looks over at the thaumaturge and like, "Do you have a good drink around? I need another one."
Oh, hell no.
I do believe you've had enough already, friend.
There is no such thing as too much.
Do you truly believe that? Do you have a substance abuse problem? We can talk later,
God.
Nah, I'm good. I'm just having a good time, enjoying that I've joined this wonderful cult.
You will
Internally, Yozora
frown
just
at
starts
that.
screams. Okay, not enough of that.
Come on,
Come on.
Come on, little Nubble. Can't you keep him under control? Or is that why he has the big
No,
dragon?
I don't need it. I don't need a drink. My Aiden will get me another drink. Go get me another drink, Aiden.
I would suggest you take care of your friend here, looking over at Yozora.
I'm
are-
trying.
About to open their mouth one too many times.
I am well aware. Come on, Wither.
About to open their mouth one last time.
Wither looks at the thaumaturge and just goes, and just opens his mouth,
All right, what you
showing
got?
his fangs.
What you got, Dove? What you got?
Okay,
Let
I
us get
can I do
away a little away from this.
can I do a
Yozora's
little
gonna reach out.
something to
Go ahead. Sorry.
can I do a little something to interrupt the kitty?
Yeah, what do you got? What are you thinking? What are you trying?
With the other bottle in the hand, I'm gonna take a swig of the wine, and then I'm gonna kiss the kitty and basically swap the wine straight into his mouth, right in front of the guards.
Yep.
Whether
and
do you resist?
I do not, because
Okay, yes.
if anything, I fall over onto Phalemy, and just like, oh, that's and then just as he breaks a little bit of it kind of shoots out and it just kind of falls on top of Phalemy.
And just as I'm done swapping the liquid, I just look at him and push him off.
One who leans
You know,
over
that
on
sassy push,
Zeldov's
like-
shoulder.
I let it
Up in his
happen, and
head.
I kind of fall backwards, just kind of almost a little too dramatically, almost in a sense.
Roll that deception.
Yozora is just pinching the bridge of their nose. Dove, get her to bed. I'll handle this worthless.
Get me to bed? Get me to bed, little Nubble? I'd like to see you try.
All right. Dove, one who leans. What are you doing right now? And then we'll come back. And then we'll come back to this in a second.
We're looking at each other, and the mouse shrugs and tilts his head, looking at the scene.
Okay.
I was hoping
Above
it would
table,
go-
neither did I.
I was hoping it would go this
I
direction,
didn't
but
either, but
further
this
away.
is fun. I love this.
The mouse is gonna do hand gestures, like same thing, like thumbs up, but further away. Like
My goal was to get us far away from the door. Whether escalated faster than I could.
Okay. This one is still buying it. Whether your pratfall was somehow still convincing, this one's not really paying attention so much as assuming that Yozora is going to be in control of Wither, but has now turned their attention to Philomene and is going to reach out a hand and place it on Philomene's shoulder with a easy, easy, easy. There's no need to escalate this. And I wouldn't antagonize it either.
Oh, come on, I've been with dudes too. They're both wet blankets.
There's no need to start any sort of fight. Just you go ahead, and turns towards Yozora, his hand still on Philomene. You go ahead. Get your friend cleaned up. This is, honestly, professionally speaking, this is really embarrassing.
Tell me about it. I don't know why I ended up in this party. Yozora's going to turn to grab Wither basically underneath the armpits and start dragging him. Playing on the whole, this is a drunk. This is muttering. This is so bloody well far beneath me.
Wither lets it go for a little bit and then resists. I will let you drag me for 10 feet.
Right?
And then
Philomene turns to the guard and says, "Wait, you expect a noble of the Fake Court to actually clean something up? They're good for nothing!"
I expect them to
Do
do
not-
what they can and what they should to make sure that their friends don't get in any further trouble.
when Wither starts resisting, it's like, do not resist me, or I will drag you by your pathetic ankle, and I will drop you head first into whatever back end thing they call a bathroom around here.
and as he's doing that, he's not even paying attention to what it is, and he's kind of reaching for the Justicar, and is like, antagonize me? I'm being a good person. Don't you dare say anything to me like that.
Performance. Deception.
Can I help on that?
You can.
Considering I'm in the I'm right there.
How are you helping?
I'm gonna cuff him upside the head. Essentially, he's like, "Oh, shut up, you
Okay.
asinine
Okay.
moron."
Do I need to do advantage then?
Yep, that's with advantage.
Thank
That's
you.
better.
That's much better.
I was already scared that it was gonna be my +7 carrying us. This doesn't fill me with any confidence.
He seems to still be buying the performance. Turns towards Philomene, takes his hand off of Philomene's shoulder, looks back. I think maybe. He looks at Philomene. You should help your friend here. He looks at Yozora. Take care of your other friend. Before the three of you end up in a cell. For your own good. Also, hand over the wine. And he will hold a hand out, waiting for you to hand over the wine.
Oh, my mic is working now.
Wither hisses at him
Nie smash.
and just like,
Oh, shut up. Yozora's just gonna reach around and just grab Wither by the muzzle. Shut up. Stars above. Why'd I ever leave the library?
All right.
can I resist that and try and bite him?
We'll get there in a second. Go ahead. What do you got, Philomene?
You said to hand over the wine, so I want to do a nonchalant toss where I sort of spin the bottle sideways on itself, so it sort of stays upright in the air while it's being tossed toward the guard.
Go ahead, make
I
a sleight of
swear
hand.
this hits me. I'm gonna be annoyed.
Good. Use it. Go.
Okay, not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Above table, like I mean, you guys feel free to improvise, but there's options. Like you could just go over there, start some shenanigans, and ask the guards to help you, or like
That
just
was
get them
my
away from the
plan.
entrance.
Just anything else.
That was my.
I'm
That
anything.
was
trying to
my
get their
plan.
attention a little bit more.
Anything
so.
that's not the fuck. Get attention away from here.
I'm trying.
Go.
Blame
Just
the
go.
cat.
Just go. Just go
By the way, as I do that, no matter what the result is on the sleight of hand, I'm starting to move. The idea is to
Okay.
maybe make the spin so that it does look
Okay.
like my touch is good, but it gets some wine on him.
Okay. So what happens is you toss the bottle. You don't just hand it over. And he was waiting for you to just hand it over. You toss it. He's not very quick. Doesn't react at all. And it slips and crashes onto the ground.
Wither immediately.
If you want to resist Yozora grabbing you, go ahead. Another opposed grapple check.
Actually, I will let him keep on dragging me as I'm being dragged away. I yell,
All right, I see the.
What? I'm sorry. Above the table. What?
All right,
Party
as the bottle crashes onto the ground, I turn to the other one that's been keeping out of this, and I say, "Well, that's another thing to get cleaned up. I really thought you guys had better reflexes. Can you show me to where I can get a broom and a mop to fix this?"
Can I? As I'm being drug away, I'm like, I can lick
Just
it
let me
up.
drag you.
Yeah, you can drag me. Drag me as far as you like.
The Justicar steps over the spill, walks around, gives Philomene a bit of a withering scowl. It's fine. I'll take care of it. You get your friend cleaned up.
All right, but really, I thought you guys had better reflexes again.
Hey, Mister Mister, and he's trying to get the attention of the thaumaturge as he's being dragged.
The
Can we just keep
thaumaturge
dragging
will,
him at this point?
you may keep dragging him. The thaumaturge will look up, curling a brow ridge. Yes.
Can you get me some? And he kind of gives that air quotes water for me,
No.
please.
Come on, you worthless Mongol. There'll be plenty of water when I drop you headfirst into their latrine.
And with that, Wither kind of looks at him. Just take me out to the lake if you gotta do that. But you take me there, mister? What is your name? And he's still kind of looking at him.
All right. So as you're dragging him down the hallway, what's going on back here with Dove and Mouse Who Leans?
Oh, we're waiting for a window of opportunity.
Okay.
Yeah. As soon
As soon,
as homeboy's
soon
not
as there's
there
no
anymore.
eyes, like as soon as this is clear, we're going.
All right. So
Give me a little bit further, and then we can start our fight.
where would
this
you
is
like to
actually-
be before you actually start this fight? Where would you like to be?
I would say probably right around the corner here, as soon as I can. There we go.
Go ahead and move yourself to where you'd like to be.
And we are going to have the attention of just about everybody. Oh boy.
Good.
And
It's
Wither
theater.
kind of finally tries to break free from him again, and he kind of gives Yozora that look of "let me go," and we'll go at it.
Give a push to shove me away.
Yep, a push. Yep, that'll work perfectly.
PG3 shove bonus
just
action.
gonna go with Yep.
And with that, he kind of looks at it and just kind of, and I'll use I will use something I've rarely used. Thaumaturgy, and make my voice heard. And it's like, how dare you say something like that under your breath like that? And just kind of, it just booms through the hallway. And just kind of brandishes his claws out at him in kind of a half drunken manner.
Oh, for the love of the Feywild. This is why magic users and alcohol cannot mix. Shut up before I personally make it so you can't eat anything for a fortnight.
Okay,
I
quick,
dare you to try.
okay, quick question.
So,
The guy right by the stairs. Is he the same guy that was right by our entrance?
no.
Awesome. So I'm going to go over to Withers, lightly bop him on the head, and turn to the guy and say, "Hey, can you help us drag him over to the lake to sober up a bit?"
Roll a persuasion check.
Can I assist while drunk?
Unfortunately, no.
I think it'd be more likely for me to be able to assist with a pleading look of,
Oh,
please help
no.
me.
Would you like to?
Yes, just shooting him a pleading look of, please
Go ahead,
help.
roll again. Since you have advantage.
Oh, that's much better.
Above table, whatever it takes to escalate it so that they feel like they need everybody.
We're trying to clear the path, I promise.
You see him sigh heavily, glance towards the stairs, towards all of you, shrug a bit, steps forward so he's peering around the corner. You down there, help us!
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that quite correctly. What did he say?
You down there, help us!
Ah, right. Alright, let's grab him. Just a quick toss into the lake. That's all we need. I'm sure he'll sober up fast.
Okay.
Don't
So
make it sound easy.
Unfortunately, physical power is not anything in my corner here, so anything physical is going to have to come from Wither.
Obviously, I'm trying to struggle a little bit against Withers, but I'm like... Looking like I'm putting it first, but I'm really not, and making it really easy for Withers to just break out of any grasped by
Yep.
Apple.
Wither looks over to the guard that called out to him. You think they're gonna help you? Why don't you come help me in the lake? And he walks over to that guard specifically.
Deception.
And I do want to grab him as well after that.
Okay.
Did I hear a deception call?
Yep. Start with the deception.
Right into their face. I literally spilled alcohol into your mouth. You should have stinky breath of alcohol right now.
I'm gonna.
Oh my god.
I'm not going to be able to help on this one. I don't think I have an option I can use.
You do have advantage, so reroll.
It's a team effort. A stage has all its supporting
Damn.
players.
That's a nope.
And this is why I was banking on my deception.
I'm gonna sign language
So
something
use it more.
to Seldov, like since we both see that.
Wither's
only
been the one pulling everything. I'm trying to do it.
Since we both see that only the Thaumaturge is left watching the area, sign language to Seldov, like to talk, send him away.
That's it, yeah.
And hide in the collar.
I peek around the corner. What in the fuck is going on out here?
It seems your friend is a little bit inebriated, and the other two are having a world of difficulty controlling them. I can't imagine why. 2 against 1. And one with and he gestures to his head as if, like the twigs and branches. Looks like she could handle herself. I don't know why she doesn't just clock him.
It might have to come to that. Let's hope it doesn't. We wouldn't want her to damage one of the Dragon Marked, would we?
Ooh.
Yeah, I was gonna suggest that. Good job.
Well, the fight between the two Dragon Marks are about to kick off.
The Thaumaturge will frown. Oh. That is one of the Dragon Marked.
Oh, both of them, actually.
And
The one, oh, yep. The one having their hands full, trying to drag him off. That's the other Dragon Marked, of course. They've been going at it the whole trip about who has the right to be the true Dragon Marked and such. I guess I do apologize for it coming to a head here of all places when you've been so hospitable. I just hope that those of our party who are so valuable to your cause don't end up killing each other. What can you do? Good night.
he will hold up a hand as you step away, giving you a look for a moment. Go ahead, roll me that deception check with advantage.
Okay.
Oh, stars.
Sometimes it's good to have advantage.
It still would have been good anyways.
Yo, that one beats him.
You've allowed these Dragon Marked to argue amongst themselves instead of solving it yourself, settling it, taking the dragons, being responsible.
Oh,
you
am I?
definitely see him. He's
What was that
looking
one?
down his eye, nose at you, like very disdainful. Like, of course, you fool. How could you?
Oh, well, of course, who am I but just a lowborn civilian? Of course they are above me. They wouldn't listen to me, surely.
If you had true strength, you would take, as is your right.
Well, goodness, then I have a lot to learn. Please, by all means, show me how it's done.
They will roll their eyes, but I will see about putting this to a quick end so that neither one of these fools hurt themselves or their dragonkin companions.
It would be for the best, I'm sure.
And he will step away from the door. Down here, Wither. You still want to grab this one?
Yes, I do.
Okay. As you approach, acting drunkenly, he narrows his eyes, gives you a bit of a weighing glance for a moment, snorts. You're too unbalanced. It is, as you can see, and he points to your foot, like how just uneven keel you are as you step forward. You see this? The way he steps forward. It's an act. Why are you being a fool? Are you trying to entertain us? Go ahead and grab him if you'd like. Athletics or acrobatics?
SRQ. Can you move me as well, Seppi?
Do you
Can I
need
have-
permissions?
Can I have
And
Aiden
the
assist
Benny Hill
me?
theme just kicked off.
I probably can.
Can I have Aiden assist me in this since he's
Yeah. You can roll with advantage.
Didn't do much better, but you know.
And yeah, Slappy, do you need permissions to be able to do anything with the token?
I think I have him.
Okay, cool.
I do. Watching that thaumaturge, I want him to get a little farther down. Past the dragon statue. Enter the fray.
Okay. Oh, wait, it's not my. We gotta wait till Wither concludes here because I had an idea. So
I'm waiting on it. What the?
Animal
I-
handling?
Yeah, I was trying to get it to click, and it wouldn't click for a minute. So it was a 7 on the roll. That is only a 10.
Ooh.
He will not beat you.
Can I drag him and push him towards Yozora?
You can grab him and pull him 5 feet. Here? Or, well, that's really it. Or you can shove him back 5 feet. But you can drag him this way if you'd like. But yeah, you reach out to grab hold of him. He watches your hand coming up, and he goes to grab your hand, but he's not strong enough to stop you as you grab hold of him. And yeah, if you want to drag him, you may.
Can I have him hit the other? I can't. Can he be hit into the other Justicar?
They can bump into each other. It's not going to do any damage or anything. You don't have that much
wasn't-
strength, unfortunately.
I wasn't
Yeah.
hoping for the damage, just more the irritation of.
But yes, you can bonk him into the other one.
Can I try
I will do that.
something? And I want to know.
Sorry, babe.
Feel free to shoot down that idea.
All right, 1 second. All right, so you want to grab him and drag him to here, bonk him into this one. Anything else that you're trying to do?
That will be it.
All right, you grab a hold of him by the collar of his armor, yank him over here this way. This one's already walking this direction, trying to get to you, and they just bonk into each other, grunt in annoyance, and this one is still holding onto your arm. So what are you doing now, Philly? What do you got?
While Withers is still grabbing and holding on to the other guard, I try to grab Withers and pull him to try to pull the guard around. Almost like I don't
Wait.
expect Withers to keep holding on.
Almost like a daisy chain, almost in a sense.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can
Daisy
I
chain of pulls.
interject here? Can I interject here that we want to keep as few eyes on the staircase as possible, and dragging him in that general direction would possibly put eyes on the staircase?
Well, you could drag everything this direction, so everybody would shift over.
Yeah, I'm trying to just grab Withers and keep walking and like daisy chain the whole thing, but like I'm not, but play it off like I'm not realizing that I'm pulling off a whole daisy chain.
So dragging them south.
Yeah, dragging them south, very definitely. The idea has been to get as many of them on board with dragging Wither off to the lake to sub her off.
Okay. Yeah, Yozora, actually move back here. We'll do this, and then yeah, if you want to move after, we'll do that.
Yeah,
Uh,
I've got I've got some bullshit I want to pull while he's getting overridden.
By all means,
See
we'll
if
get
I-
there in a second. All right, so for this, it's going to be a strength check, and then if you want to hold on to this individual, it's going to be another strength check.
Okay, who does which strength check?
You do the first one to see if you can even grab Wither and the following individual at all,
And I
And
won't
then-
resist Phalanmes.
and then if Wither wants to in fact continue to hold on to the individual or let go. We'll see how this daisy chain goes.
Ah, stupid dice.
All right. A 7 is unfortunately not going to be enough for you. You don't get enough oomph behind it. Maybe you were surprised. You didn't expect Wither to go yanking people around suddenly. But, Yozora, now what do you got?
Okay, so I'm going to try and shut down the smart Justicar here, the one who saw through the deception. So Yozora's going to walk up, try and grab Wither by the scruff of his neck again. It's like, I do not understand how cats can drink so much and still manage to keep their balance. Ugh.
I'm literally gonna play off of what just happened with my strength check and what Yozora just said and say, this is like hurting cats. Can you help? We really need to get him into the lake waters.
All right, so go ahead,
I still
Yozora.
vote
Roll
for
your
Blitzcrank.
deception check with advantage.
Now we're talking.
Holy hell, my 7 didn't do shit there.
Made it a 13.
That's still I'll take it.
Good enough.
The Justicar stares down at Wither's arm. Will try to pry it off. Are you going to resist?
I will resist.
Okay.
And can Aiden assist again?
Yeah. Athletics or acrobatics, whichever one you want to roll. You didn't roll very well.
I didn't either, but it's okay.
It is enough. You keep a hold of him, and you see him. He's grabbing hold of Wither's arm, trying to pull it off. Would you be a dear and get him the hell off of me? He stares over at Yozora.
I am trying. Being the only person who doesn't drink in this party is a wonderful pain in the ass.
What? And Wither's like, what? You don't like me, big boy?
Look, maybe that's why your dragon is smaller. Just help me drag him off to the lake. And I want, and the little part about about Yozora's dragon being smaller, I will have said it very clearly so everyone down the hall can hear.
Oh,
I believe as others will happily say, it's not the size but how you use it. Now stop aiding this
There's a method
moron,
now.
this low-born mongrel Fey-touched one, and help me.
ooh, yeah.
Says someone with silent V. Why do you think I have slept with him and not you?
I wasn't interested in you. I prefer my book. Anyways,
Ooh.
let's get this over with so I can get some sleep. Ugh. Never thought I'd miss the freaking Feywild and the chaos that went back there.
All right.
And Yozora's going to try and help drag Wither away.
So the Justicars and Yozora are all going to attempt to grab you, Wither. Do you resist?
I resist everybody except for Yozora. If that's what I need to do for that, if that's possible.
Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see if they both fail. Then yeah, you'll just be grabbed by Yozora, but they're going to try.
But I do still want to be a hold of this one right here.
Mm-hmm. So this one is going to try and grab hold of you.
Oh boy.
Okay. Do I need
That's,
to?
that's
I'm
low.
going to.
If you're resisting, opposed athletics check.
with advantage with Aiden.
Unfortunately, you've already used your advantage to keep hold of this one.
Okay. Oh, that's fine.
All right, this one will grab hold of you, and once they've done so, Yozora, do you continue to also try to grab hold of Wither?
Yes, and I've got an idea for my next step. So here we go. Oh, I need a strength check, don't I?
Time to skip it.
Release him!
Mm,
And we'll point at the one that you still have a hold of.
I want this one gone.
I'm trying. Give me a minute here. I've got an idea. I just need a second.
Okay, what are you doing?
Well, first I need to see how the outcome of this goes. But as I just reminded myself, I have Fey presence, and all three of these guys are within 10 feet of me.
All right.
So I might be able to get them to help us.
All right.
/ run away in fear and blame Wither.
Wither, this one has told you to release this one. Do you do so?
No, I do not.
All right. He will attempt to use his strength to force you to let go.
All right.
Go ahead, roll.
That works.
All we need is kicking and screaming.
Oh God, that was actually not a bad roll
Just
either.
just a quick little thing. Can I attempt a fake attempt to help Wither break his hold of the guy, but actually sort of run interference?
Not at
Sort
the
of
moment,
a-
unfortunately. No.
Sorry.
Not being behind as you are from
I have to
everything.
say, unfortunately, with your angle, I don't think that would happen.
So yeah. So not at the moment, but yeah, stay stay nearby. You may be needed.
I was hoping for the too many cooks spoil the soup recipe.
So this one will reach over, grab hold of Wither's arm, and peel it forcefully off of its friend, then continue to help holding on to Wither with Yozora, and you will all move further south. Yes, Yozora?
That's the plan. We need to get as many eyes away from that staircase as possible.
Fucking please. And how does this homeboy react to
I'm
seeing the dragon
trying.
arc being so roughly manhandled?
You can get there.
For the record, I am honestly trying here.
So Yozora, how far would you like to go before you attempt to further the scene?
My best bet would be, using myself as my example, probably would want to get down to right around there.
Okay,
No,
so about there is you
else-
want to escalate further?
Yeah, that seems to be get as many eyes on us, get the guy in the back there, because, yeah, hopefully come closer to us, and everybody's going to be looking at us and not the staircase. And who knows, when the escalation happens, maybe the guards from the staircases are going to come up here.
Finger.
Aiden
goodness.
can follow you if you wish, and Philome, you can catch up and be alongside if you wish.
Oh, I'm staying with the action.
And on top of that,
And
gives me
Aiden's
somebody
gonna
else
stay
if I
with me as
actually
well.
have to pop a Fey presence.
Okay. As you are dragging Wither away down the hallway, this one starts to act a little bit alarmed and starts to hurry up, running behind quickly. And about where you are now, they finally stop.
Skedaddle.
Wait! Be not so hasty. That is one of the dragon marked ones. Go ahead and make your stealth.
Ugh. Poor.
Okay,
Can I assist with the distraction with a? Oh, don't worry. They've overridden me. I'm not going to dump him in a latrine. A quick dip in the lake might cool his jets.
I'm gonna use the fact that basically Yozora is
Can I?
sort of a Fainable, and I'm sort of a Fey champion to just sort of amplify his Fey presence and say sort of just
I
try
haven't
to
used my
get
Fey
as
presence
many
yet.
people just
Sure, that's
get
what's
as many
happening.
people to get us to throw him into the lake.
That's what's happening. Can I help action by keeping a lookout from below Seldov's collar?
You can assist and help on the stealth check. You have advantage.
Follow your Ratatouille directorial squeaks. I will avoid the wine this time.
Oh, come
Incredible.
on!
Hey, that is better.
It is one
I
better.
mean, right?
Incredible.
What the
Okay.
fuck on?
I'm banking
Okay.
hard on them just not looking over here, that they don't have to worry about it.
As you are jetting your way towards the stairs, this one is caught up. The group has paused for a moment. This one's moved to the door, has held them wide open, and is stepping outside, holding the door so that you can escort Wither outside as needed.
Unbelievable.
Okay,
Right,
that's
time
where
for the
I.
fight.
That's where I kind of want to pull off a trump
Wow.
card.
I have to say, it's time for the Fey presence, but go ahead, you first.
We'll see.
We're very much throwing a bit of a tantrum, or just pulling a whole scene. And I gave express order to Bohan, and the door is just wide open now. So where
Would
does this take
Bohan
us?
notice from here? That's the question.
The thaumaturge steps to here, gestures towards this one, who will let go of Wither and will step away.
I'm hopping the railing. I don't care how stealthy I am anymore. I'm hopping the railing.
You get back to watching the stairs. I'll stay here, make sure this one gets properly escorted and cleaned up. And
Please
when
tell-
you see Glenn come back to clean up the damned wine that was spilled, let him know where I am. Yeah, alright, I'll do that.
Please tell me that's where Bohan starts to create a mess, because I want this. I need this.
You have time.
Stealth check again as you hop the railing.
Thank fuck. With
And yes, you
mouse-
can
Right then.
with advantage. So yeah, you do have advantage. This is what is going to determine what you have at the bottom of the stairs when you start down there. All right, you'll be at a 16.
significantly better. We're still rolling single digits, which is is rough. But get that +8.
All right, so here, this one is heading back this direction. This one has stepped out into the hallway, is watching. Wither, first of all, what are you doing as you're currently still being held by, I guess, all three of these individuals at this point?
I will start to go willingly, but I will not shut up, and I will use thaumaturgy and try and get their attention again, get the attention of that Justicar, and be like, "Yeah, you better walk away. I
Okay.
could have taken you out if I needed to."
Okay,
Please tell me Bohan starts to make a scene right about
hold
now.
on. And Zura, what are you doing?
I'm. Shit. I was expecting the fight to break out because I had an idea.
It's never too late.
I'm not saying it hasn't.
Okay, fuck this. I am going to just have Yozorius finally say the whole Novel snapping. To hell with this. I am going to shut you up. And let me double check something here so I don't. Oh wait. Hold on a second. I'm looking at my details here. If I use this, it says I cause each creature. Does that include allies?
It does.
Oh, biscuits.
Out with it.
Fuck it. Here's praying. I am going to
Doesn't
pop
it-
Fey presence in a quote unquote attempt to shut Wither up.
Okay.
Sure. Just keep in mind that you definitely gave us the shot that you
Mhm,
wanted to
mhm.
give us, and now
Yeah,
it's
but I
the
don't know what's
situation you
going
have to-
on.
now you have to deal with the
Yeah.
situation.
Mhm.
That's a good point. Shit. There's only the people we see in here, right? That we can see at this moment.
In the hallway, anyone that you can see is currently revealed. Outside, there are more. You don't know exactly how many more, but there were others that you saw outside earlier, so there are still some of those. There were at least 2 more of the Justicars, at least 1 more Thaumaturge that you remember, and that you can currently see.
Crap. Sorry, I'm plotting now because it's like my plan isn't supposed to hurt my allies, but it's like
Yeah, keep it in your pocket. Let things.
yeah,
unfold.
I'm gonna hold my. I don't want to. With the combination of possibly hurting or affecting Wither and Fills me without a good reason, if we're stopping here, I'm just gonna go with the flow and help try and drag them out.
Stay fluid.
Above
Okay.
the table, what's your plan exactly?
Stay fluid.
I'm working on it. I'm going with what we have because
I'm trying to
Oh,
bring.
well-
I'm trying to keep the attention of that guard that's about to come back to the stairs. So
Right, because
that's why I-
because
that's why I
at this,
yelled.
because
I think
clearly, and I don't know if you want to do an insight check for that, but Felmy at this point is hoping for Bohan to
Of
act
course,
up
of
so that he
course.
can literally throw Withers aside into one of the other guards, create more of a mess while she goes to calm down Bohan.
would I need an insight check for that, or would I just be good with that?
I don't know. How well do you know Felmy? How well do you know the bond with Bohan? And how well can you read the situation?
Well, did you tell us? Yes, I don't remember. Did you tell the group that you had set Bohan up? As they, for lack of a term, a time delay distraction?
I didn't, but you at least know there's a bond between Bohan and that Bohan is right outside the gate and can see all this. So that's
Okay.
whether or not you can infer all this from the situation. Mark obviously be able to tell you exactly how hard that is to infer.
You could just go fucking find out.
I'm going to stick with the plan right now of helping get as many people outside as possible, to minimizing the quote unquote damage.
Okay.
Because I don't think me popping the Fey presence is going to work as well as I was hoping it would, especially
Okay.
with that whole affecting my allies.
And above table, things are going to continue to unfold after this. So
Oh yes,
might need- you might need
we're
resources.
just trying to throw up as much of a stink so that
Wait a second.
actions unfold upstairs that draws the attention of below ground.
Wait a second. I've got an incredibly dumb idea that might just work and still help
What do you
get
got?
an extra person out. I have Phantasmal Force,
Okay.
and I can possibly keep the guard. Because give me a second here, pulling it up. I kick illusion takes root in the mind of a creature. Mistakes intelligence saving throw. Fail save. Phantasmal object, creature, other visible phenomenon. It's possibly someone yelling for that they need him because Wither's getting more violent.
Okay, above table, can I throw a tip at you?
Go ahead. I'm trying to. I'm not used to this, honestly.
We haven't resolved whether Bohan will act up or not. If Bohan does act up and I do have to throw Wither aside, that's your opportunity to cast the spell on Notice.
I would
Okay.
above table as well. Hold on to your resources. Y'all are going outside. You're
Yeah.
going outside as a family right now, so we're good.
Okay.
We're good.
I agree. Yeah,
At the
we
moment.
just need
Okay.
need to get honestly this group to notice the situation and follow outside as well.
You're all taking a big,
Okay.
big
I-
cum
Two
picnic
of
to the
these
lake.
there.
Okay. I will heed the advice then. Square my shoulders like, come on, you uneducated ruffian. Let's get you cooled off. And I'll just stick with just dragging him towards the lake.
I'm still waiting to see what happens with Bohan.
Yes, we know.
because
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
A lot
believe me,
hinges on
I'm-
that.
Let's
It
let,
was
let's let the
on me.
DM talk.
Yeah, this was on me. I've stayed my plan. I'm going to stick with the current plan of getting Wither outside with as many people as possible. End of story. I'm done. Go.
All right, the pen with the goats and the other animals is roughly 15 to 20 meters, right about 50 feet ish from where you are. With thaumaturgy and just in general, you are making enough noise that it seems like a ruckus. Boan begins to reciprocate, assuming this is whatever signal Boan was given to do
I gave
such.
signals to anything that seemed to go tits up.
So
I do believe this qualifies as tits up.
the Justicars outside and the Thaumaturge outside will be reacting to Boan as you begin to move Wither outside.
Boobs have risen.
This individual will continue back towards the stairs and to their post. This one is going to cast Hold Person on Wither.
Mm.
All right, almost immediately. Can I get a
Fantastic.
reaction
Okay.
here?
Great. Let them eat up their spell slots.
Yeah, absolutely. Let them cast the spell. I don't prevent the spell being cast.
So what are you doing?
So Wither, Wisdom saving throw.
Which
Wisdom
you can
saving throw.
willingly fail if you wish.
You can choose to fail if you wish. That's true. That's a very good point.
That is a good point. I wasn't expecting Hold Person, honestly, but I should have.
It's a good one.
I want to help Yuzora.
I am going to. Well, I am going to try and resist because it's just as an instinct.
Go ahead. By all means, roll that save.
Just to check, can I?
Oh,
Just
yeah.
Yeah,
just to,
Classic. What's up?
just
What's
to
up?
check. I noticed the spell being cast, and I let it be cast because I want the magic power to be used up. But can I use lay on hand subtly to help with a resist?
I was going to actually ask since I'm touching him, would I be able to assist with my magic?
I literally already have my hands on him.
Yeah, everybody does basically in this circle except
At
the
this
Thaumaturge.
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
But no, unfortunately,
I gotta beat
you
to it.
cannot.
It's not how any
Yeah,
of that
that
works.
thing that's only on ability checks, I believe.
It is skill checks, attacks, things
well,
like
it
that.
was worth asking.
It
Yeah,
was
but
worth
that
a
was-
try. by
I'm
all
learning.
means.
I'm learning here,
Health
so
action does. Skill checks.
Whether you feel the magic settle in you and you go paralyzed, just taut, flat,
My
straight, and suddenly you are much easier to carry out.
Oh, this. Thank
works.
you. This lowborn moron would have kept fighting us all the way to the lake.
Okay, and that's the point where I still have to ask for that reaction check about seeing Boan starting to act up.
Yep, Boan is acting up.
All right, can I turn toward Boan and just toss Wither aside, full body into one of the guards to rush over to Bohan? Like, like literally toss Wither to the side like he's garbage.
Not at the moment.
Go, just go. Holy shit!
Okay,
just go.
tell me when I
Just
can.
go.
I love how the follow-up is just tell you when you cheat. Okay.
By the way, can I say our moment to moment this whole situation is?
I love it. This is just gold. I honestly.
There's a reason I've got
It's something.
for my stream title. I've got how long till the Benny Hill theme plays. I immediately, apparently.
All right. So this is where we'll pick this up. You can see Boan reacting. You are dragging Wither out through these front doors. You can see these Justicars moving towards Boan. You can see the Thaumaturge trying to use animal handling or whatever it is they're trying to do at the moment to try and get Boan to chill out.
Animal
So this is
husbandry.
where you see this is happening, see this going down. If you want to react in some way, you can now. If you want to attempt to throw Wither at a guard, we'll go from there. But this is our chance. What would you like to do? And then decide.
Alright, I very much want to react where I throw him to the side to the point where I sort of create a mess, and the other one that was leaving sort of has to come back, both to cover up for me and to sort of restore the control on the situation that just got ditched by me leaving catastrophically. This is my whole
I
point here. Because
I
I
get the
know I
feeling
can
that
take
Yozora
it
is going
on.
to duck.
Oh yes, please, Doc. Please make it harder to make the whole situation harder to control and make that other one that was leaving come back.
All right. If you want to try and grab Wither and throw him, and I assume you're trying to throw him into one of the two Justicars.
Into the Justicars, and if not, just to wherever.
Athletics check.
Sure.
Wither, do you resist this at all? Never
Can
mind.
I
You're in a
even?
hold person.
I was gonna say. By the way, let me know when I can do my next hold person, next save for hold person. By the way,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Oh boy, I hope I don't throw him too hard.
It's a mannequin.
I'm ducking. I see this coming. I duck.
Who did you want to throw it at? One of the Justicars, the Thaumaturge, or just a general direction?
One of the sturdiest one possible, so that it's so we get a sort of bowling effect.
Is
Okay.
is whole person like a rigid paralysis or like a waxy paralysis?
You know, it doesn't specify. It just says paralyzed.
Is he
By the
floppy?
way, that's a good question. Does
he
this
limp?
give him a new wisdom check to sort of snap out of it? Because that's one hell of a shock right
What
there.
about,
No,
what about whole
it's
person?
time.
I know everything about whole person. What about a whole person?
Is he limp? Is he rigid paralysis?
Yeah, how
or
do you run
waxy,
it?
Or waxy paralysis?
Yeah.
Paralyzed, he is stiff as a board.
Stiff?
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Everywhere?
Yes.
Ah!
Okay.
I literally
Oh
just got
my.
the image of Phil's me using Wither as a boomerang. I can't be the only one who saw that.
Nice.
I thought javelin.
with a handle.
The other
Wasn't
one
going there.
doesn't roll high enough for you to not throw Wither to, keep Wither in place. So Wither does end up smashed against them. However, neither one of them are going to go anywhere.
That's good. They just need to fumble for a little bit. Enough for the other one to suddenly see the situation change and him being needed.
What the hell was that about?
Yozora standing up. Feywild, damn you, Fey-touched one. What the hell?
My mount is acting up. I can't possibly figure out why. And this I say as I run toward Boan. And I want to make the sarcasm absolutely not hard to pick up.
Yozora just looks to the members of this group. Do you see what I have to put up with every day?
Wait. I got a speech for you. You debased nincompoop, inconsiderate cad of a feline felon, slimy co-headed dunderhead, you ginger snap lump, you heedless ruffian, unthinkable nigmanog, you scallywag of the lowest order, how dare you soil the air with your fetid breath, you're not worth the mud you dragged across your lodgement, a pox on you and your lizard.
I'm not going quite there yet, considering that Yozora's not actually, out to hurt Wither. Leaning into the royalty is one thing. Being an absolute asshole is different.
Oh yeah, this is all
I
just
fail to see
one
the
big
difference.
performance.
Question: while I'm in whole person, can I still use thaumaturgy to change my eye color?
No,
Negative.
you're incapacitated.
Dang.
Yeah,
You're a
pretty
prop.
sure that.
So, Philmy, go ahead, roll your deception.
Not that it's going to change much because I'm just rushing whatever anyone else may believe. Boan
Good.
is acting up.
Well,
Hmm.
uh,
Thank God.
Honestly, the only one who has any reason to suspect anything is the one that saw me with Boan earlier.
I was like Yozor's yelling afterwards, like, if you had a proper mount, this wouldn't be an issue. I've seen more better trained donkeys than your damn cow.
Don't you dare insult my cow, you lowborn nubble!
Oh no.
Oh shit!
Noble.
The two Justicars
Bravo,
will furrow their brow ridges, both of them continuing to hold on to Wither, but one will point at Philomene.
Oh, please.
Don't you move! Get out of the way! We'll settle this!
Oh, please do. Felony will freeze and let Boan create a mess.
Great. Do you think?
And by the way, that means she also will not help with Withers.
Yeah, that's fine. Wither's taken care of for the moment.
I'm currently not counting yourself. It's like Yozor's the only threat there who hasn't managed to get their attention.
Go ahead, roll initiative for Bowen.
Alright, give me a minute. Oh crap, I don't know why it's not rolling.
The soundtrack is cool, by the way. Such intrigue, such mystery.
Oh,
Yeah, I
this
dig
is
this track.
Definitely
Yeah.
wonderful. It'll
I
be even
s-
better
I
once we get
keep-
back to you two.
Can you give...
Yes.
Oh, there we go.
It's so perfect for that.
Yeah, I keep trying to place this. Like, I keep thinking this
I
is
know.
from Phoenix Wright, and it's not right. That's not correct.
Mug, are you the one that rolled this? Because for some reason it wasn't rolling for me.
Yeah, I double checked to make sure it was working, so let me clear it.
Yeah, I don't know why it wasn't rolling for me.
I think I need to turn down the score audio just a little bit more.
Also, why is my initiative at -1?
Turn this up.
Because Bowen's not super dexterous.
I mean, fair.
Yeah, either the die on the combat tracker, or if you just click on the initiative on the actual sheet, it should bring up the window for you to roll.
Yeah, I clicked on initiative, nothing happened. Hold on, I'll try rolling the character page.
There we go.
Here, I'll add Yuzora. I want to see if anybody's thing is working.
Okay, one rolling. Here we go. Yep, there I
Okay.
am.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not rolling. It's
Maybe
coming up
a
for
refresh?
Felony. It's coming up for Felony, it's just not coming up for Boan.
If you double click on Bowen's token and click on initiative on that sheet, does that work?
Okay, in the carousel, it's working.
Okay, cool. Excellent.
I don't know what's going on there.
And it rolled the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll go ahead and
coding
remove
shouldn't
Yuzora
be-
since you're not technically in it. So we've got a couple of Justicars
Yeah.
and Astometers are going to try to stop Bowen. And since I think you didn't want to get involved yet, you're just passively watching.
I stopped right in my track when the other one told me to stop.
Okay, yeah, by all means.
Because more shenanigans, really. I'm just being all careful and obeying what I'm being told to do.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I need to hit the restroom real quick.
So, what's going on and what's what?
So the Justicars will step through the gate here, will start to surround Boan, and they are going to ready actions.
Alright. Boan's not directly attacking them, but she's throwing a bit of a tantrum like a bronking bronco. If it makes sense. You know, like the radios or or whatever, where the bull is just trying to throw off whoever's trying to calm them down.
Is there anything Boan wants to do? Actively.
For the time being, if it's the only two and they're not actively threatening her life, she's just trying to draw attention.
Okay.
Above table, maybe a ready action or something as well in response.
You're basically paralyzed. I don't think you can. You can.
I mean, I'm
action
saying
turn.
for you. I'm just throwing out a hint, a tip maybe.
I mean, unless they directly threaten Boan, Felemy has no reason to intervene, and she's going to just let them deal with it. Get themselves hurt, because there's no way they're calming Boan on their home. And Boan knows that the second it turns harmful to her life, she makes a break for it.
Okay, the Thaumaturge will then take its turn to attempt an animal handling check with advantage to calm Boan down.
Alright. Does the fact that Boan has actual hoarders give any kind of advantage or disadvantage?
Does Boan respond to it at all?
I mean, no. She's been told to create a distraction if anything seems to happen.
Okay, I'm back.
The only condition to that is if her life is being threatened, she makes a break for it for safety. Those are literally what Felemy communicated to her earlier.
Okay. The Thaumaturge will attempt its animal handling to try and calm down Boan. It does not seem, unfortunately, that Boan is responding. The Thaumaturge will look around with a sad look on their face, look at all of the goats that they are trying to stand protectively between and Boan, look at the Justicars, shake its head sadly.
Okay, by
Seems
the way,
she can't be calmed down.
very
Put her down.
quick. Oh boy, are they actually threatening her? Because by the way, she was not threatening any other livestock. She was just basically jumping around and trying to throw off anyone trying to calm her down.
You heard him.
You heard what
Say what he said. Say what he fucking said.
Did they actually say that? They did say that within earshot of me.
Homie.
You are outside, you can hear it. Boan is acting wild and erratic, like a potentially diseased or cursed or maladied in some way animal, is not responding to their best efforts to calm down, and so is being unfortunately told that it must be put down.
Oh, this
Oh,
is
this is gonna be
fucking
fun.
on! Somebody gonna die and it ain't Boan.
The two Justicars will use their readied actions to attack Boan.
I don't fucking care. If they harm her, they are dying.
They will both hit.
Oh, this isn't good.
I fucking swear if they ever down, they are fucking dying. I'm pulling off the holy smites. I don't fucking care.
And they will deal 20 points of damage to Boan as their swords come crashing down, trying to
20?
stop the cow's rampage.
20 specifically?
Mm-hmm.
Sad. Oh my god.
Upon seeing this, would you like to join the initiative?
Absolutely. I assume my roll normal.
Yep, you roll normal initiative. Yozora, would you like to join initiative order, or are you simply helping to move Wither still?
At this exact second, you know what? Fuck it. I'm in the initiative order because I think at this point it's going to go into something, and if I don't, somebody either Bohan fills me or Wither's going to die.
They've gone aggressive to me. They're enemies. They're not allies. They're not anything. They fucking die at this point. They've hurt Boam.
Or you jump in Kalmardon and I don't know.
I don't
If
think
he
I'm going to be able
survives, fine. But like I'm bringing out the smites already. Sorry, it's happening. I'm bringing out the smites.
Well,
So, Yuzora, what are you doing?
Well, if it isn't the consequences of our actions.
Yozora, what are you doing?
I'm going to try and keep the situation from getting too much worse. Throw me in the initiative order.
Go ahead and roll.
As that's going on, is there a chance for me to? Do I have the opportunity to reduce or resist my hold person again?
We'll get there in a second. Absolutely. Now, Yozora, are you going to try and stop, or are you going to currently, for this round at least, continue on?
I'm going to go forward a little bit to get into a slightly better angle. My plan is I'm assuming these three are going to probably drop Wither. Is when they try to.
What is going to happen is they are going to, since this is the first round, they're going to have moved their 30 feet with Wither in tow along the path, since they are still planning to take Wither with them. Philomene has remained here, will be joining combat at the start of next round. You will have the option of either continuing with them and then joining, or breaking off early and joining next round as well.
She's going to cause that. I'm gonna still play the ruse. I'm going to stay with these two until, for at least for a little bit.
Okay.
Because if I'm lucky, I might be able to buy us some time.
So you were there. If you want to remain at the head of the line, you may.
Yeah, I was on the ruler and not the grab.
Aiden
Making
may
plans.
follow along if you wish.
He can. He will.
This one will follow along as well.
Okay, here we go.
The adjudicator from inside will follow to the entrance and remain here.
I heard it. Here we go. What are you doing?
Waiting to see what happens, and then I've got plans, and praying I'm not failing.
How did
It
that
is-
get reset?
Also counting how many people the three of us are going to have to deal with.
It is your initiative order. Are you holding an action, or?
I think it's like I was
Spend
waiting
time.
for. I might have been a little confused there. It's like I thought I had to wait until after we got down here because that was my turn. Was waiting for us all to get down here.
It is now the start of round 2. What would you like to do?
Okay, sorry.
Let's see.
Now I'm popping Fey presents. I need to get hopefully all three of these guys out of the way for at least a turn.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I tried to pop it and it went, hey, you're on Chibi Susuke's token still.
And that is a 10-foot cube
Yeah.
emanating from you.
Yep, which if I've done my rulering right, should hit all three. Should hit Wither and all three of our escorts.
Yeah.
And
Did it give you a
Aiden as
template
well.
to drop down?
No, not that I can see.
Lane.
And it probably hit Aiden as well, if I'm not mistaken.
1 second here. Yeah, Aiden's within the 10 foot.
I mean, given that the choice is between frightened or charmed, and charmed, what kind of effect is that going to have on allies, really?
Yeah, I think I can. I think I can choose individually on what it is, but that's up to the DM, obviously.
Become charmed or frightened by you, your choice.
Yeah, you get to choose whether they're charmed or frightened, but it's everybody in this area if you want.
Yeah, that's the goal. I can't differentiate between friend and foe according to what I asked earlier.
Yep. So anybody in this area, we're just going to be making some wisdom saving throws.
You can't differentiate between friends or foe, but you can differentiate between charmed or frightened.
Correct.
Am I
So-
even able to make a wisdom saving throw as I'm in hold person?
You are able to make it, yes. Or at least attempt it.
Hey!
You
You
will
made it.
resist that. Also, roll another one to see if you resist the hold person.
God dang it!
I don't suppose we can
Unfortunate.
flip the. I don't suppose
Can
we
I-
can flip
can I-
those
can I
because
choose
if I
which
have him
one's which?
charmed, I can.
Okay, sorry, I didn't get
Can I
in
into
choose
order.
that.
which one's which?
If you would like, you can use the 17 to resist the hold person, as you should have rolled for it first. That is my bad for missing that call.
I do wish to do it that way, so and then
So at the end of last round, you would have finally resisted it.
can I enter the initiative? Oh, there we go.
Go ahead and roll.
That's cool. Fast.
There we go. There's my good dice.
But that means you rolled a 3 for the Fey presence and will be subject to that. Have Aiden
Okay.
roll as well.
Oh,
Still just means that Yozora gets to choose
It's
between
good.
frightened or charmed.
Like the Aiden
we
resisted.
know.
The conservators and Wither, however, have all failed. Which would you like to do to whom?
Okay, since I can choose, I'm
Mhm.
going to. Wither is going to be charmed because
Okay.
I can tell him, impress me, attack that one to the. Give me a second
Oh,
here.
you
The
choose-
conservator,
Her.
which
Well
Should-
timed.
considering charmed, he's going to be doing what I want him to do, within reason.
Charm doesn't give you control of him, but it does
Oh.
make him friendly towards you. And since he's already friendly towards you, you can choose Charm, and basically nothing happens to Wither.
Yeah, that was the plan. It's like I'm trying to choose the least debilitating one for Wither, and Aiden if he hadn't made the save.
So absolutely, you can charm them, and Wither, again, already being your friend, no effect.
Mhm.
Unless Wither wanted to attack you, I guess, for
Except-
any reason.
Hard eyes now.
Also, I'm hearing
Yep.
talk about attacks and stuff. Please consider all your options over here.
No, I was literally like, okay, trying to have Wither join in the chaos, essentially. But so for the other three, however, it's going to be terrifying. It's like flee.
You're going to try and frighten them. All right. Well, they have all failed, so they are all currently frightened, and specifically frightened of you.
Yeah, leaning into the draconic element here. It's like, yeah, flee.
It's not convenient.
And the that wasn't. I think that's really all I can do. I've done the Fey presence as an action, right?
Yeah, Fey Presence is an action.
Okay, that should get us some breathing room. That leaves me with an item interaction, movement, and well, I did the movement because that's how I got down there. And bonus action.
You do have movement left. This is the start of the round.
Oh, okay. Sorry, that was a little confusing in how we got here. So, I guess I'm going to angle myself right about. Well, they're going to be fleeing away as fast as they can, so. Sorry, my token doesn't want to set down.
Are you on the ruler?
No, it literally I was moving it. It was moving around on my screen, but I literally couldn't get it to stop.
Hmm.
Please don't tell me we have to reload or anything.
No, I just
No, we're
had to unclick it, and I'm gonna move to about there. That should give me. Wait, is the main path behind me now?
The main path back to the front of the valley where you first came in is back this direction,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, okay. Never mind then,
Also-
because that's putting my back to all the reinforcements that might show up.
I'm not here, so I'll limit my comment to this. Chaos is all well and good. It's starting to have consequences. I'll refer you to Bowen's Life Bar. There's a time for everything. Think about
That's
what you
why
guys are doing.
I'm trying to push them away. I'm not going. That's why I'm not doing any offensive. I'm being scary,
Okay.
and I'm going to
I
move from
too-
here to here to try and scare people since they gotta move away from me as fast as they can for their turn. Have them go away and hopefully stop this, minimize as much damage as I can without actually
Okay.
attacking.
Okay.
And I can just blame it as I was trying to scare the fuck out of Wither.
Okay.
Now I have a question actually as well.
So,
Do I have any kind of any kind of interaction for this turn at all?
absolutely, what would you like to do?
What I should say? What do I have? Do I have bonus action, anything?
You got a
like
full turn. You
Okay.
have been freed of the hold person,
that? Okay.
which the adjudicator knows. You are not under any sort of charm or frighten ability, so you're good there.
Mhm.
You have your whole turn.
Okay. So, what I am going to do is, I am actually going to rush towards Bohan.
Okay?
For good reason, and I am going to use one of my spells actually. Since I'm
Okay.
right next to Bohan, I am going to use Cure Wounds.
Okay.
See if I can calm Bohan down as well.
Okay. Go ahead and cast that spell.
Wait, hang on a second. Am I able to cast it at a higher level?
As long as you have the spell slots for it, yeah?
You only have level 1 spell slots.
I only have the first level. That's right. Never mind. That makes sense. And I will heal. And so he gets 7 back. Pretty decent.
Bohan is healed for 7 points.
That's what I can do. And
Get back, you fool!
You can say words as well, of course.
calm down, Bohan. Calm down. We need. And he turns.
that
Which
drunk
one
moron.
said that? By the way, I'm going to turn to him, and I'm going to hunter's mark him for saying that. I would like you leave this Bohan alone. He is.
Leave this Bohan alone.
She, by the way.
Yeah. Leave her alone. Yeah. She is fine. You are mishandling her.
If you're dumb enough to get yourself thrown in prison, I'm not in their cells they mentioned. I am not bailing you out.
And I'm going to cast, like I said, Hunter's Mark on that Justicar.
What are you doing, you damn fool? She's gone wild. She's going to end up breaking the fence or injuring herself or somebody or one of the other animals. She needs to be put down for her own safety.
Oh my
And-
god, I'm going to fucking kill these guys.
Now, for an item interaction, can I give it to Bohan?
To like feed a potion or something like
Yep.
that to Bohan,
Yep.
that would be an action to do.
Okay, I kind of
Not that
figured as
no one
much.
would resist from withers.
Yep.
She'd resist from those too, but withers? No. Withers friends.
That's still an action.
Yep,
Yeah,
it would still
regardless.
be an action. Yep. Let's see here.
Oh, I was gonna click AFK, but my token's not here. Okay.
Throw out a talisman of aiming for both for it's basically for me and Bohan.
It's a bonus
basically.
action.
It is a bonus action to use
Oh.
the talismans, remember?
Oh, it is. I thought it was
Yeah.
an item.
Release the
Yep.
magic within as a bonus action.
Reading the card explains the card.
Most items are item interactions, drinking a potion and all of that,
Okay.
handing it over, swapping weapons, pulling out the talisman is a item interaction.
Okay.
But actually using it is a bonus action.
All right. Cool. So that would be the end of my turn then, I guess. So.
All right. Salzwither and Yazora. Philemy, it is your initiative.
Okay, hold on, because I need to think for one absolute second here. I've got two choices. Both of them are very similar, but they do have different long-reaching results. Okay, you know what? Here's what I'm doing. I assume vaulting over the fence is difficult terrain, so an additional 5 feet penalty.
It would also take an athletics or acrobatics check to make sure you don't trip on your way over.
If
And
you've ever played Project Zomboid, you feel that pain.
Man, that's a mood.
and I assume there's no entrance that's straight in front of us where I can make a somewhat straight line.
There is no gate on this side, no.
Alright, vaulting it is!
Yeah, the gates are here and then up here.
Alright, vaulting it is. God grant me luck and strength.
And careful on where you vault, as this area here, if you vault over that, is into the water trough, and vaulting here is into the bay of Hail.
Yeah,
K-Bale.
I'm gonna go with the diagonal over here to go to the cleared area right next to the trough.
Okay,
I duck.
you duck. Go ahead and make your athletics or acrobatics check to make sure you don't trip.
Yazora goes quack.
Yeah, I get it.
God, please.
If I was
people-
doing that, I would be yelling chicken instead of.
God,
All right, you do not catch your foot as you leap over.
Alright. Yep. And running all the way to here. And I'm gonna catch this one with an ensnaring strike and a very loud Get away from her, you bitch!
Okay.
And give me a second here.
Such
Well,
unelegant speech.
Right. How many priests do we know who have Revivify?
I assume I need to roll a strike first.
Yep. You make your weapon attack as normal.
Oh, good gods.
You will unfortunately miss, your sword slicing through the air. The individual's eyes open wide and they stare at you. What are you, crazy? Relax!
Don't fucking attack her! She's my best friend!
That explains so much.
I would suggest
Still
you
leading
find a
into
way
the-
to calm her down then.
Then maybe get away from her!
Alright, what else you got?
I mean, that's pretty much all my actions. Bonus actions, main actions, movement. That's my turn, I think.
Alright, these guys are going to run away from you, Zora.
Also, sorry, I just had to throw in the Hellion reference.
That's fine.
Just looking back like, man, what the fuck is up with that guy? It's just scary.
It's game over, man. Yo, Yozora, attack of opportunity.
I'm not. I'm still. I did my bit. I'm waiting until it's necessary. It's either I strike with range, or I hopefully stop the guy from in the back with the scroll of counter spell. I've got plans.
Like, this doesn't have to be a fight to the death, but this is not ending until Bohan is safe. At the very
You've
least.
done most intimidating gesture you could. Now, I guess just get the cow under control and you're fine.
Oh, absolutely. I'm right beside her at this point.
A lot of noise coming from up here. What's going on?
Bohan will basically be falling in with me.
Cow's gone wild. We need to put it down so it doesn't hurt itself or anybody else. Alright.
Can it see that it's
Wait.
basic? Can that Vicar see that that Bohan has basically just fallen straight into lockstep with me? That basically it's like a mount getting in sync with its rider?
Is that a thing that
They
happened?
do not notice that.
Huh. Well, someone's asking for a smacking.
Says up until a second ago, Bohan was acting wild. So the 3 Justice Cars will do what they can to try and calm Bohan with the only way they seem to at the moment know how. Two of them will miss. One of them is going to hit.
Okay, here's a quick question. I'm in within 5 feet of Bohan, but I'm not within 5 feet of them. Can I intercept?
Unfortunately, you cannot. You need to be within 5 feet of them.
Do you?
Using the flat of his blade, he will smack Bohan and knock them unconscious.
Oh, this is not going well for them.
Mhm.
Now remember, it's unconscious and
Don't
not
fucking
dead.
care, they heard Bohan.
Non-lethal.
There. The beast is
Okay.
down. Everybody,
Dumb-
back off.
It was a
Can I-
misinput! Misinput!
I gotta
Yeah.
ask a question here because I need to make sure I'm reading something here.
What's up?
You said that only one of them managed to hit this time, right?
Correct.
Oh wait, that's the one that did the 10 slashing damage. Never mind. I was looking at the great sword that did the 7 and 1. I thought that was the attack damage. Never mind. I'd answered my own question.
Oh,
'Cause, like, wait, didn't Wither heal that so that would have done only the less damage than it had been? But okay.
Okay, like
That's part of the reason why I did cure wounds on him. So
above the table here. Felimy was pulling her punch with ensnaring strike. She's not pulling her punches anymore.
You do you.
Actually,
What was it that was mentioned earlier? The hello, the
is.
consequences of our actions?
yes.
Oh yeah, and that goes both ways.
However,
The fuckers don't know how to handle animals, even mounts that are acting up because their brother is in a situation. Yeah, they're gonna get coming to him.
if I'm not mistaken, interception.
That's a
only-
dove go.
Interception. I believe it's the target that needs to be within 5 feet.
That's a good question. Let me pull up the
Because it could be a ranged attack.
info.
It could be a ranged attack or something.
Let me pull up the info right here.
When a creature you can see hits a target other than you within 5 feet of you. So it's the target. Unless we are ruling otherwise, of course, Mr. DN.
When the creature you can see hits a target other than you within 5 feet of you with an attack, and you reduce that. Right, seems like it's a target. But that's up to you, Mark. You're the
Unless we're ruling otherwise.
You can attempt to reduce the damage if you like.
I think I will.
Yes. Did you have shield out?
That's a good question. I will to the fans. Ideally, I did not have time to put my shield
You can
away.
do that with your shield.
Yeah, so it's a quick. So it's an entirely question because my shield is basically stuck on my heart.
Because yeah, it's, you were assisting carry with her for a while, so you wouldn't have been able to have it on your arm at that point.
Like I wouldn't have it on my heart, but I would actually have it like.
But I suppose it would have been enough time. Yeah.
Basically, the best I can do, the best I can relate it to is Pathfinder action raise shield, where basically you have it on your arm, but it's not readied.
Right, but it wouldn't have been on your arm if you were helping carry with her. It would be impossible to have a shield ready on your arm while also carrying an individual. It would have been stowed on your back. But you have had enough time between then and there, as you were told to stand out of the way. You may have pulled it out at that point. So, yes, you can raise your shield and reduce that damage. Go ahead, roll your d10 plus 2.
Alright.
Well,
didn't it already?
Did it?
I actually.
Did you want to use that roll then?
I mean, yeah, it rolled, so might as well.
It's pretty good.
You're going to use that. Okay.
Which is going to completely neuter that damage.
Ping.
I mean, it was all instinctive, so it makes sense that literally I did not have time to prepare that interception and went with instinct.
Sorry
Okay.
to second guess in rules lawyer and shit. I thought I had. checked
No,
before.
that makes sense. That makes sense. Like I know Mark has an item interaction.
I thought that we were
mechanic.
doing a sentinel attack, impose disadvantage, is what I thought was going
Oh,
on there.
yeah.
Not fighting silent interception. So yeah.
I'm literally flying by the seat of my pants here because
Literally.
I'm fully in character here. The Earthborn. Felimy is not thinking. I'm barely thinking because let's face it, I'm tipsy at this point.
All right.
So yeah.
As you interject yourself between the blow and Boan, the Justicar will furrow their brow ridge. You damn fool, get out of the way! I'm just trying to knock her out. So they can get her properly hog-tied and taken care of.
Have you never heard of a bound between a rider and her mount?
Have you never heard of controlling your animal and not bringing wild creatures into a pen with other wild creatures? And it is Boan's initiative.
Oh boy.
I think
Boan
we caused
was-
a hell of a distraction.
Yeah. Boan will see that Felimy has come to her defense. Also see that she has been wounded. but not. Oh boy. Bone will entirely fall into a defensive posture, not attacking, not doing anything, but very, very obviously covering Felimi's back and protecting herself. Anyone with any kind of any animal handling should basically be able to see this one unless they roll one. I'm sort of metagaming, but you get my idea.
Okay.
And that's gonna be her entire turn.
Boan takes the
entirely
dodge
with-
action then.
Yep, dodge action.
Okay. The thaumaturge shouts loudly back this direction. Can we get a hand? We've got a wild animal and some ruffians that look like they need a night or two in a cell.
Masulines. How do you think they're doing up there?
Squeak.
Yeah.
I fucking swear if it turns into an outright melee, Boan is on the defensive. If any of them have any wit to them, they will not attack. She's very clearly throwing out sight of wounded, cornered animal that is not actually aggressive. If the
You
attack,
Suddenly, I'm glad I parked myself where I have the least amount of people aimed
So,
at me.
Felony, you do you. It's just.
yeah,
oh,
absolutely. If the attack at this point, they are basically berserking me.
If, but
Yeah,
consequences. Just remember,
yeah.
things happen,
Consequences on all
consequences will occur.
sides. Consequences on all sides.
It's a good
Wither.
idea in those kind of situations to count.
Yes.
Make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh.
Oh, Mind Spike. I haven't seen that in forever.
Elemi, I assume. I mean, Boan.
That is on Wither.
Oh, okay.
9 points of psychic damage, Wither.
Dumb question. What's actually? Oh wait, no, he doesn't have any wisdom points, does he?
That was an Aiden roll.
That was
That's
an
why
aid
I'm
roll.
asking. That's why I'm bringing that up. Like, is it the roll of 4 as whether?
Granted, it is still a 4 on the die, and I don't think that's going to be much better than the 8 Aiden has.
Sorry, I don't know why it did that because I did it on Wither, but it must have had Aiden. still
Yeah, whoever you had targeted, it looks like. But unfortunately, yeah, 4 is not much. In fact, it's much worse, as Wither does not have a bonus to their wisdom score.
Righty.
I think the last person I Mind Spiked was Slappy.
This one is going to run away from you, Zora.
It was intense.
And then is going to use Magic Missile on both Wither and Philome.
Ooh.
Two points to Wither. 3 points to Philome. And 2 points to Wither.
4 points altogether for me, I guess.
Yep, 4 altogether. 3 for Philome. The adjudicators will move forward. This one here is going to attempt to cast something on Yozora.
Wait, are they literally attacking Yuzuru so far as there almost nothing in this
You heard
fight?
him.
Indeed.
Yep.
Oh, this is going tits up and I'm all for it.
For the record, I blame you two.
Same.
Damn.
Hey, I've done very little in this since they. I've done very little, but I'm staying out of it right now.
Half of them.
They will step forward to here, look at Yozora, raise their hands, wave them in the air, cast a spell. Stand back. I do believe that your companions are getting quite violent. And we'll cast Sanctuary upon Yozora.
Oh.
What a nice boy.
Let's see, water creature within range attack till the spell ends.
Oh, but it's D&D 5e nerfed ass sanctuary.
Yeah.
I want the PG3 one.
So right now, you cannot be attacked or targeted unless somebody makes a wisdom saving throw. The adjudicator thinks they are protecting you from violent companions.
Well, convenient. I won't do anything to stop that. Thank you, friend, but I do have to stay. Like, Theodora's coming. Apparently, had time to calm down. It's like I do need to keep an eye on those two idiots. If only I tell the rest of the group what has happened to them.
Hmm.
They're not dumb enough to attack me.
Hmm. Or too dumb to attack you. With Sanctuary.
This one, as it moves up, will once again cast Hold Person on Wither. So Wither, wisdom saving throw.
Real quick check through all of this as anyone beside the
God.
one casting.
What's up? What's asking? What's asking? What's up?
Has anyone beside the one idiot casting magic missile attacked Withers?
Yeah, that one attacked Wither.
Yeah, but any of the others?
I mean, I guess if you count Hold Person, this one attacked Wither, and this one earlier attacked Wither.
No, old Wither, old person
I
is
had,
not actually offensive. It's just
okay.
like
Spiked.
Sure. So no, the one.
Then
it's
yeah,
just-
There was a thaumaturge that did Mind Spike, but that's a different thing altogether. So
These
yeah. This one Mind Spike, this one Magic Missile.
we have two.
Okay, so the spellcasters.
Yeah.
Those two are now on my aggro list.
Okay.
Good to know.
Wither, you're once more held by a Hold Person.
I'm not even able to speak during that, am I?
You are unfortunately paralyzed.
Yup.
Meanwhile,
Oh fuck.
Well, you want a distraction. You've got a distraction.
back inside,
You wanted a distraction, you get a distraction.
Don't put this evil on me.
This one is confident they have dissolved the situation.
They probably fine.
you are currently stealth at a 16 as you make your way to the bottom of the stairs. You can hear, just by the sound of them breathing, that there are at least two individuals in the room. And they're not exactly trying to remain hidden, so you are aware that there's one here in front of this door, and one here in front of this larger door.
Somebody needs some Flonase.
You have not been seen.
The door over here, is that closed?
It is currently closed.
Does that look locked?
Make a perception check.
I haven't done that as a mouse recently. Let's see.
With your mousy eyes, you're not really able to determine if it is or if it isn't.
Got the dim face.
Dove, however, with your extremely keen eyesight and your familiarity with doors both locked and unlocked,
Mhm.
it does not look as if this door is currently locked. But it does look as if it is currently watched.
All right, Slappy.
This staircase, is this blocked off by walls, or is this kind of open air here?
Around the staircase?
Here, yeah.
Yeah, around this edge and this edge, it is blocked off. So they have not been able to spot you, and that was their,
Okay.
one attempt to maybe even possibly hear you. They have not. You have not been detected. So you are well hidden here at the bottom and cannot even be seen through line of sight at the moment.
Okay.
Okay, Slappy. You're the one mobile right now and with the ability to talk and everything. So you're gonna be making the decision. I'm gonna just tell you, buff table, what I have available. Entangle Fog Cloud up to a good like 40 feet radius, a big old fog cloud. Enhance ability, hold person. All of that would bring me out of wild shape. So I'm gonna. So you are one who leans has established that, so you are aware of what I could do. I'm gonna let you make the decisions.
Appreciate it. Noted. We'll keep you as a mouse as long as possible, so you can be my passenger. We don't want a rickety mushroom making stealth checks.
Indeed.
So, I'm going to come around, clock where the guards are, peer and see the unlocked door. And I will take 2 gold.
Okay.
And put one in each hand. And flick them both towards these corners.
Both to the same corner?
One here. One here.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand. Let's see, because you're trying to be obvious with this. Let's see how obvious you are.
There's that distinct sound of gold that just anyone, especially with some dragon blood in them, will recognize.
Bro, that's specious.
Yeah. Oh. I'm a Starian, basically. I make no bones about it.
All right. On a high, they will both investigate. Only this one seems to move to investigate, and will move towards the one closest to it first.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Whew, okay. What I would like to do...
Also, before you do anything else, make your stealth check with advantage, I assume, since one who leans is still helping.
So helping.
My god.
Okay.
Fucking thank you. This is... The hell, man? My dice is
Yeah,
fucking...
what is
doesn't
up with
curse
this?
at the moment. This is awful. But, okay. I'm going to take a path along the ceiling. How tall the
Alright.
ceilings?
They are not very tall down here. It is a little bit cramped and crowded. It is about 12 feet up off the ground to hit the ceiling.
That's not too bad.
Perfect. For me.
Minus 12. Well. Would like to come around. Crawl along the ceiling. A little grudge or whatever the fuck. Oh
while
my God.
while we are crawling this way, can I have another look at the door? Is there enough space for a mouse to crawl under it?
There is no roll needed. You absolutely can tell that you could squeeze under that door if you wish. Now, since it met your stealth, but you are on the ceiling, let's see if he's looking up or down. Call it high or low.
I'm high, baby.
Unfortunately, he is in fact looking high, and he will spot you on the ceiling.
Then I rush him.
'Kay.
Immediately. And
Mouselines, what are you up to?
Yeah, so he's rushing.
quickly and quietly, with my sleepy time poison knife.
Okay, I'll stay in proximity so I can help if things envenomate. But as Seldov is rushing, I'm gonna drop from his shoulder, which shouldn't be too high of a drop,
It is not too high. You are fine.
and crawl under the door to have a glimpse at the other side.
Fantastic.
Okay. The other side is as you see. There is no one else in the hallway. You see the doors at each spot.
Okay, then I will then dart back. That's only like just a few feet of movement used. I'm gonna dart back under the door and be at the ready, and I will advise depending on the result of this attack.
All right. Go ahead and make your attack with advantage since you are being helped by the mouse.
The mouse just, hey, squeak, 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 squeak.
Yeah, he just, looks down real quick, sees, what the fuck is this mouse doing? Oh god, I have been stabbed.
Killer mouse.
Yeah, go ahead and make your attack.
It's a sleepy time.
It is
That
the
is-
sleepy time.
Dart. It was a dart, but it's like, just use a dagger attack, I guess.
Yeah. Woohoo!
Nice.
Yeah, there they are.
That's what we needed.
You may add sneak attack to that as well if you wish.
I don't need to.
Okay.
It sucks because that's a lot of. Do I care?
You
don't
could
care
say
if-
non-lethal.
Do you care?
You could
Can I?
pile on the damage and say non-lethal, right?
I don't know because the blade is coated with this sleepy time medicine.
Wouldn't that make it more possible for him to fall asleep?
He will be making the save
That's my
with
hope.
disadvantage as it is a crit. But if
But,
you like, you may add the sneak attack damage as well, just in case things get to the point where you have to go murder hobo. I give you the option.
I don't see why not. Yeah.
Then by all means, roll all them d6s.
All right. I don't know.
I was
I love how
seeing
going murder hobo is an option.
It's always an option.
since I was seeing I don't get the juice from the shadow dagger,
You will not, unfortunately, you will get the extra one.
but I
That
get.
just gives you extra, yeah.
but I
Do
get-
all the sneak attacks get
Yes, they
crit?
do. Yes, they do.
Yeah. All those get rolled basically twice.
That's why rogues are really glad when they crit.
5, 6. Okay. And then what's it? Critical damage.
Oh my, this is getting interesting.
22 altogether. Some of that yummy sleep juice. I just brushed from the ceiling like, ah, shit, and dive down from the ceiling. What was the DC? I forget.
Does anyone remember what the DC was?
Where is it? Because I
I
couldn't.
thought it was 15, honestly.
I couldn't.
It was, in fact.
Oh, thank fuck. Thank fuck for that crit. Oh my god. So I plunge and I get him right in the neck. I'm like, oh. Oops. Dig it in a little deeper. Cover his mouth.
Seeing
with my
someone
hand.
on the ceiling skulking around is just surprising in general. he's caught a little bit off guard. Just, what are you doing up there? Didn't expect to be rushed and stabbed for sure. The dagger plunges deep. The magic within it will quickly take hold, and he will slump to the ground unconscious.
Take my hand off his mouth and drag him away.
Where would you like to drag him?
To where I threw the coin.
Over there? Okay.
Actually, if it sounds like the other guy's gonna go investigate, then maybe this corner.
So do you want him here?
I actually want him here.
Oh no, you want him down here?
I actually want him here instead.
Okay.
Just too many buttons to hold. Just prop him up like he's just. That shift is
man.
boring. Just prop him up like he's just.
Like he's taking a nap.
Put one knee up.
Hey.
Just prop
Okay.
one knee up and just kind of like this.
Like he
Posing
just
that.
decided,
It's
fuck
fine.
this, I'm taking a nap. Okay.
Yeah.
Since my icon is technically a rat, we're gonna call ourselves the Splinter Cell.
Jesus fuck!
I smell a
I
rat.
love it. I love it. Oh my god.
I just
it's
face
2
bumped
degrees.
over here.
I love the 2 degrees of reference. It's
I have to call this
That
one
was
out,
good.
but
That was
I
good.
like it.
I smell a rat.
And then go ahead and once more stealth check with advantage.
Enjoy your tip.
This guy is currently investigating over here. Doesn't seem to
Now
find
we're
anything
talking.
There it is.
of much interest.
God.
There we go.
Now what are you doing?
Get in, I'm assuming.
Your time like the present. It's so tempting to just go and put his ass to sleep too. Just that's my Metal Gear Solid proclivities. Is put every
Just-
guard in
just-
every locker.
Just knock them all out, yeah.
But time like the present.
I mean, it would be a good idea, but it's also a risk.
Yeah, exactly.
You
I
do-
would love to, but that crit was so good, and I don't want to risk drowning a fight.
You do manage to sneak through the door, opening and closing it quietly. You have not been spotted by the other individual yet. Well, now what are you doing?
Oh, when I stabbed him. No, shit, it's too much of a risk. I wanted to lick his blood, but there's poison in it.
You knock yourself out.
Just
Okay,
oh.
now,
Fuck.
my man.
Oops.
I'm going to hop off, and any door I can look under, I will, because I need intel.
Give you a little gentle hand down to the ground.
This
So
door
don't
here
trip and not be a mess anymore.
and this door here look like they have wiggle room. This one here looks like it's built a little bit more recently and a little bit more solidly. And you do not see any immediately easy wiggle room to get through.
Okay, first look south.
I would love to inspect the new fresh door. This fucking new hotness.
Go ahead, roll your investigation.
Oh, I don't have proficiency. Damn. That's not good. What if I hear anything beyond it?
If you'd like to roll your perception, put your ear up against it, go ahead.
Distinct egg sounds.
Do we hear any eggs?
What the heck counts as a distinct egg sound?
Just somebody past the door going, "Oh, Skirko Spinny, I like this."
And then
God fucking damn it, Slappy! I was gonna make a joke about that.
I appreciate that joke so well. I like that. You do not hear any egg sounds from beyond. There are no chicks there.
Okay. Alright,
To the
I saw
south?
this.
You
What about
see
the
a
Dixie chicks?
alchemist's workbench, some more alchemy tools, and a thaumaturge. Looks like they're currently at work on something.
Gotcha. And next look north.
The change in music is really good.
The north seems like a storeroom. This one not for foodstuffs or wine. There's a bit more of the exotic flavoring here. You see very common spell components, for instance, along the shelves. You know, bits of cobweb here and there, bits of bone here and there.
Okay, immediately I'm gonna nibble on Seldov's foot and get his attention. I'm gonna point north, hold up one red finger,
Mhm.
and mime food. Num 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 num. Then point south, again hold up one red finger and mime pouring a potion.
Booze? Oh.
Yeah, we've got food and drink. All right.
Shake
check.
my head.
We'll check that out later. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, yeah, like magic potion. Got it.
Nod.
Alright. One each. I'm gonna go over to the doors, and since I'm lousy with darts, I'm just riddled with them. I would like to ever so delicately, carefully, not so crudely and brashly like an amateur, jam the doors. Jam the door.
Roll
with
me
the
a
hinge.
sleight of hand. Do you want to do them both as that 15, or do you want to roll individually?
I like a 15.
Okay.
15.
So you're going to essentially try to jam and lock forcefully both of these doors?
Yes.
Okay.
Reverse lockpick.
Yeah.
Which is technically easier.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I guess I may have been able to use my lockpicking tools to try to do this, but I like the mechanical jamming. We're in a hurry.
What else have you got?
What's up with this door? Is there an obvious opening mechanism?
It does seem to have a handle. It looks like a fairly standard door as far as you can tell. It is, again, it looks new compared to the stone and the other doors you've seen that have a little bit of weathering and wear and tear and use on them. This one doesn't look like it's got a lot of use. This one looks very freshly oiled wood, very brand new.
I'll hold Masuline and sort of like, here, take a look for me, and hold him over to all like the obvious locations I would, in my career, had seen be trapped. Any moving parts, anything that would be trapped, or any etchings for sigils, for warding glyphs. Is this thing trapped?
Make an investigation check.
At advantage with the help?
Absolutely.
Fabulous.
Who's making it?
You.
Alright.
I like it for you. I did an investigation check already and it sucked.
Mine's got no bonuses, so we'll see what that does.
Ah, yeah. No bonuses, but advantage. I like Theo's odds. I only have a +1.
With a 13,
Good.
you recognize that it is not trapped. However, it does appear to be locked.
We good? Is it safe? Enough. Any problems?
I'm gonna mime being hurt, like, and then shake my head, and then mind opening a door and shake my head again.
Don't open. Oh, it can't open it. It's locked. Well then. Keep my ear out for any. Hey, Steve, wake up from the outside, and get to work on unlocking this.
Go ahead. The Justicar finds a gold piece sitting on the ground.
Oh, what a treat! Oh, what a good day he's having.
I
know, right?
That's weird.
Any mousy assistance?
I was gonna propose having a pair of eyes directly in front of the keyhole to help indicate when the pins are aligned.
You can absolutely grant advantage on that check.
Hooray! I can't see. Oh, good. All right. Fantastic. I break my favorite tools.
That's better.
myself rolling like all the wrong
Well, you don't have proficiency with it?
bonuses. Yeah, that's what I was just looking at. I mean, it's giving you proficiency. I don't think it's using your dex. But
What the
regardless,
fuck?
that
Okay.
is an 11 on the roll. With your bonuses, that is a... What is that? Is
I guess we'll call it the sleight of hand. It'll be a 17.
a 17. Yeah.
Yeah, what the hell?
I don't know. I'll look into that.
I had to correct. You know what? I had to correct that with something else. I forget what it was. Maybe leatherworking.
Yeah, it's
I don't
probably
know.
just configured.
We'll look at
wrong.
it later.
It was using strength before. Yeah,
It's probably what it's doing.
it's probably what it's doing. It says dexterity, but it's not.
Dumb question then.
But a
Just
17 is enough. You will pop
17.
the lock, and that door can be opened.
That's just a dumb question. Does that mean possibly that I was using the wrong stats for those of us in the battle outside?
Probably not.
What do you mean?
It's for tools tend to try to take certain bonuses from certain places, and I think for some reason when imported over they default to strength. So
Okay,
that can be
okay.
adjusted.
I wasn't sure if that was a global thing, like it wasn't taking into account, say, just using myself as an example, a charisma bonus.
No, your casting modifiers
But
are
it
fine.
was-
Those are safe.
Okay,
And your
Okay.
saving throws. Those are good.
never
Not-
mind
not
me
to-
then.
Not to jump
Okay.
the shark with the gun, but I can see something very promising up there.
I can't see
What?
anything. But the door opens, you say. Well, no, because it's oiled. It just... I suppose I'm going to go inside.
Mark?
You open the door, peer inside, and there is what appears to be many shelves of books. There's a massive mess on the ground where there's just these books just splayed out everywhere.
Somebody came through here in a hurry.
Nobody inside?
You do not see anybody inside.
Okay, then I'm gonna rush in and see if I can glean anything from the books that are splayed open.
I would love to check behind the bookshelves where the books were knocked over to see if they were dropped when someone moved the dresser out of the way,
Absolutely.
the shelf out of the way for classic secret entrance.
Yeah, you're looking at like down here around all the shelves. Go ahead and make your investigation, and go ahead and investigation.
I'm saddened that it's
what's-
investigation.
What's that up north?
That is also promising, but
Yeah,
one thing at a time, I suppose.
one thing
Oh
at a
my God.
time.
Investigation sucks. But
I need to refresh the page real quick because
Observing.
I've got the whole map revealed for some reason.
Oh no!
That's a bummer.
Boo, he's hacking or something.
I'm wall hacking.
You turn on the no clip.
Yeah,
If I don't see anything behind these books,
No,
I'll move
I'm
on to
picturing-
the top.
I'm picturing the fucking rat with the dev gun from Half-Life.
But yeah, Dove, as you flip through the books on the ground and look at the shelves, there's not much as far as you can make out as any sort of connection. It just looks like someone's been going through here looking for some information or another, not finding it, and angrily discarding the books on the ground.
There seems to be some sort of indentation in the wall here. I would like to, touchy.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh, I
Just
like
run
that
your
one.
fingers over the shelves.
While
Give him
that's
that
going on,
scan.
I'm gonna read what's readable.
Go ahead and make your investigation check down here, one who leans.
Okay, can you roll it for me? For now? Because I don't have access right now.
I can do it.
Go for it.
I shouldn't. I'm cursed.
I shouldn't.
Okay, I'm back.
All right, as you look through the different papers and books and scrolls and everything that is on the ground here, it's all haphazard. Things are open up to random pages. None of it really makes much sense. Though it all seems to follow along the same kind of theme. It seems to involve these stars, immortality,
Hmm.
and the cycle of life and death.
Foreign topics.
Somebody pillaged my own library.
Right? Dude, fucking one of the flaws in Vampire where
Yeah.
you have to research when you see some shit that interests you.
And
You're
yeah.
just like, hold on. Squeak, 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 squeak.
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
good.
I'll act surprised when Mog reveals what's up there.
Perfect.
Okay. Let's see.
You mean if I find anything up there is what you mean?
Indeed.
As you run your fingers over the shelves, you do notice that the one in the middle there has a strange mechanism tucked behind a book that seems to just be leaning against one side, somewhat covering it up. You run your fingers along it and you can feel it.
I flick it and a disco ball comes down.
It does, as you take a harder look at it, appear to be a switch of some sort. You would pull on it, and something might happen.
As is often the case. I'm gonna crank it.
You.
The shelf will recede away from you, sliding backwards and then to the side, hiding into the wall. And beyond it, there's a chamber. Inside of the chamber, there appear to be a couple of what may or may not be something like a canopic jar sitting on the ground. There is a large metal spherical object with a lock very obvious on it. And then in the back, a large golden egg sitting on a pedestal with 3 skeletal draconic figures facing it, and lines of energy moving from them to the egg.
Squeak, squeak. Okay. We found it. I reckon this is probably the time. You don't want to be a mouse anymore, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you think
It's time to drop the mouse.
skeletal dragons and an egg? Well, that's life and death right there.
I do transform back.
Pew! Oh my god! It did it! It did a little. Ah!
Isn't it cool looking?
That was great!
That is amazing.
Is that. Do you think that energy is holding it there? Or
Does
is
that indeed correspond with the vision I had?
That looks exactly like the vision you had. An egg held by 3 objects, magic energy cascading through the room. There's a stasis field ahead of you, held by these 3 objects.
This is indeed what this one has seen. It would suggest not acting rashly.
No, certainly not. What do you think we are, amateurs?
Indeed. This magic is foreign to me. But the text I saw in the room back there do appear to regard things I'm familiar with. Please,
The
keep watch.
cycle.
This one will attempt to commune once more. Perhaps advice can be given.
Very well. While that's happening, I'll look at these jars. If there's something in here that will be indicative of a means of releasing this egg from this. Jars first, this second.
Absolutely, go ahead and investigate.
Okay, and while he's doing
That's
that, I'm gonna address wouldn't really call it a prayer, but something kind of mystically inspired like that, directly to the egg. Like, you called me, what do you want?
Hopefully, put a little bit more tactfully.
Yes, definitely.
You rang.
You rang. This one answers your call. Lady of the Dragons. How can it assist you?
Go ahead, roll that religion check with advantage, and I'll
Alright.
tell you what these are.
I found the issue. It was using my intelligence modifier.
It's a 16 on that religion.
Okay. These jars here appear to be part of a ritual that is currently stifling the energy and the divine magic of the egg. Applied to the exterior of the egg, it is weakened, allowing the magic of the stasis field generators to overpower it and keep it in stasis.
Well, this seems to already have been used. Does it seem to be some sort of concoction that is specifically made to weaken the egg, or will it weaken anything it's applied to?
It seems specifically meant to weaken the egg and its divine energies.
Shit. Alright, I was gonna consider putting it onto the stasis field generators. Well. Is this thing trapped?
Go ahead and take a look. And I will answer your religion check here. You can feel the extremely potent divine energy from within, currently being repressed by the field generators around it. It reaches out to you, calls to you. You sense this yearning to be set free. It seems to think, at least you get the impression, that if even one of the field generators were to be weakened, or its own weakened state to be undone, it might be able to push through and break free. This does, in fact, appear to be trapped and locked.
Okay.
Well. I'd love to deal with that. In what manner is it trapped?
There is a rune upon it that appears to be of the contingency spell. An Arcana check would let you know more. Unfortunately, that is not enough to learn more.
Alright.
Ow.
time
You know it is a contingency spell, and you know that it would activate in some manner should you tamper with it.
Time to pretend I don't know what that is.
Huh. One who leans. Do you know what this is?
This one has no clue.
Oh, very good.
Actually, if my attention is drawn to it by Saldavel. I mean, it's a long shot because my Arcana sucks as well, but
You absolutely can take a look.
yeah, it was a long shot.
You're not able to get all the specifics, but you do get that if you were to tamper with this or unlock this without either disabling or bypassing the rune in some manner, it would set off a large AoE spell in the room. It would trigger another spell somewhere far away above you.
Okay. Seldov, I suggest you do not touch anything for the moment. Let me inspect this with a better look. And I'm going to
Sure.
detect magic. And I want to see how every kind of flow of magic kind of advances in this room. I want the best insight possible as to how we plug off the things.
Absolutely.
My inference is that this is some kind of device to control this holding cell here, this energy. But how? It's more your expertise than mine.
Your detect magic allows you to detect that back here in this room on this shelf, there's some magic. You feel some magic coming from this direction as well. But what you're studying, what you're looking at now, it seems if in some way you were to disable one of these devices, possibly by smashing it, possibly by dispelling it, remove whatever on it, dispel magic, whatever it is you're thinking of trying to do. As long as you are able to disrupt or dismiss or break or damage or dispel one of these three, the individual inside should be able to break free.
Okay, I don't have anything that can disrupt magic directly on those things. I have one thing I can try, and I think it might do the trick. I'm going to attempt a lesser restoration on the egg.
Good.
Go ahead.
Can you reach it?
It is possible for you to step up, reach out, and touch the egg if you wish.
That's what's gonna have to... Oh, yeah, you touch a creature. So yeah, that's what's gonna have to happen.
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Hmm. Oh, lovely.
That's what I'm fucking talking about.
Hell yeah.
You reach out, place your hand upon the egg. The stasis field generators, sensing you enter the, ritual, for lack of a better term, turn their attentions and energies towards you, attempting to also shut you down and suppress your magic. However, you are a stalwart mushroom folk, and you're made of sterner stuff than that. Your
And
will,
purple, too.
and
True.
purple to boot.
I seen him.
You push through. Your will is strong, and you touch the egg and provide it with a lesser restoration. And something begins to happen.
Okay, we just woke up the entire cult now, didn't we?
Dragon Mommy.
We're in it now. We've got both feet in the egg basket. Let's do it.
Don't step on the eggs.
All I'm thinking is, reach out and touch egg.
Oh my god.
Your own personal mushroom.
I love it.
Someone to eat your dead.
Awesome.
And hello, sudden rising music. Climactic.
The egg will begin to glow. Cracks forming in its surface, glowing a bright golden, the hue of life itself. The stasis field generators, the energies they're pouring into the egg, they seem to pick up on the energy, and it feeds back towards each of the devices. And into one who leans.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
You hear a voice. You have found me. You came for me at last, and now I shall be set free. And we will bring this mountain down upon the entire valley.
Oh, sorry. Could you repeat that? I really want to hear this. I missed
Can
it.
I
It just
just
blinked.
take a minute to just put in one quick little junk comment?
What's up?
The egg is clucking!
Indeed.
That it is.
So, it said that it shall be set free, and together we shall bring down this entire mountain into the valley.
The entire what into the valley?
Mountain.
Oh,
This mountain in which we be.
I have Baldur's Gate flashbacks. But
Time
not
to
the
start
game.
running, like right now.
We will bury these overzealous fools below a mountain, a tide of my fury. They have not known such wrath.
Am I hearing
Finally.
this? Or is it just one who leans?
This dove also begins to hear
Okay.
as the cracks begin to get more pronounced.
You did it.
This one has.
Oh.
And so it shall be that I, with your assistance, champions, shall bring retribution upon those who would otherwise pollute and taint all that is dragonkind. So saith Sidariona.
Sidariona. Alright. Hi. Oh.
Hello.
Hi.
Mother of the ice and fire, and brood lady of war. Sound the drums in the deep. And that's what we'll call it.
Oh,
I
come
knew that was
Oh my
coming.
god.
I'm worried about us outside. I mean, I'm glad we're outside, but you know.
The Brood Lady of
We're not safe
War.
outside. We gotta run away outside. This whole valley's about to become ground zero for a fucking mountain collapse.
Oh shit!
Not,
Yeah.
not if I have anything to mushroom about it, but we'll
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Right. Like we
I
thought we've got the fucking zealots. Like I do diplomacy.
As
War.
a paladin, can I sense this wave of divine energy
You're
and maybe try
busy.
to shield my
We'll
life?
get there. We'll get there.
You're
When we
busy
pick
dealing with
up-
your own consequences.
When we pick up next week, we'll start with everybody outside,
Oh.
get them caught up a couple more rounds before the events below finally take full effect and come to a head. And we shall
Oh.
see what Lady Sidariona has to say about all that has been done.
Oh, lovely,
Oh,
a
fantastic.
cliffhanger. I
Oh,
love this.
fantastic!
I'm
My
glad I
chat-
have Friday completely off. I'm glad.
My chat is going that we is quite happily proclaiming we are fucked.
Yeah. I'm on board. I'm on board.
It's kind of
I
bad.
think we're gonna be all right.
I do
Just with
appreciate
that.
how one who leans is dealing with the two greatest obstacles to diplomacy:
Okay. can I
religious
take
fervor and now war.
My
Okay.
God, I'm gonna pull my best Lisa Tepesh and go like, forgive them. They know not what they do.
They
Oh.
know not what they do, man.
Can I
Yes.
take a second here to point out that as the paladin, we ain't the worst fuck up in this whole session.
Sorry, what?
We ain't the worst fuck up in this whole session. And yes,
Hey,
I'm
I
right.
played my part properly.
Well,
Huh.
we'll see. We'll see how that.
Yeah, well, I suppose that is for history to decide at this point. We'll
This-
see how
Yes.
things go down.
This went according
Yes,
to
I
plan.
want to point out, but at this point, I'm drunk. The booze that I bought was way stronger than I thought it would be. And
I mean,
Believe
technically,
me,
we did what we set out to
noticed.
do.
That's
And-
true.
I've sobered up with all that was going on outside.
Mission
so.
accomplished so far.
yeah, and I kind of want to point out that it kind of lines up with feeling me because with what those fucking cultists did, she's halfway to berserk.
Okay. You're not the only one. We have the the brood mother of war.
Alright,
Our
I'm-
fucking at our
Yeah,
fingertips
yeah,
right now.
I'm
oh
on the
boy.
verge of the warpath here.
I gotta prepare my speech.
Oh,
By all
God,
means.
you're the diplomat.
Yeah,
I
Dove
might
is
have
just like, oh, sup? Sorry, you're gonna do what now? Bring down the mountain. Oh, well, let me know if I can help you with that.
Figured Dove's like, yo, I'm on board. Right
Yes,
here, hook it up.
yeah.
Help.
Like,
Yeah.
Dove kind of
Until it
forgot
comes down
about
on
the
them.
mission to like
Yeah.
to make allies with these guys because he's like, oh, I can't wait to feed them their own asses. I
No,
cannot wait.
That's still my mission. That's my number one.
I've got a
so-
plan to back up charactering just in case.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, that was like, you bring this mountain down?
Yeah.
Fucking awesome. Yes,
Uh,
let's
what-
do it. Let's do it.
One Who Leans is here to get allies, and he's gonna get as many as he can. So if we can convince her to show them the light instead of show them the fucking fire and ice fist,
Yeah, yeah.
I'll do my best. I do my
It'd be-
absolute best.
it'd be great, but I trust you're on board otherwise. Because really, we come for allies. We got one.
Yeah. No, definitely.
We'll take her. Absolutely. Yes. Be
But
with us,
I
please.
I will play the character as much as I can.
Do your best. Oh yeah. Like I trust that the One Who Leans that is way well within the purview. One Who Leans is like, well, this is a wash. Let's do enough of them.
Yeah.
Well, they're
I'll gi-
hopeless. So
I'll give
we'll take
I'll
you.
give it my
Should've
A1
come to that.
try. I'll give it my A1 try next session, and whatever happens happens. But if she still decides to murder everyone, I mean, at this
everyone
point,
but us.
yeah,
Right,
at this
I
point,
trust.
there's not much I can do to stand in her way.
Oh
So
yeah.
it's gonna be persuasion time.
Oh yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna be a help or a hindrance to you.
We'll see.
All I can think of right now is, and I know it's not going to happen because I'm outside dealing with everything, but it's like, my high charisma might help here, but I'm not able to help.
Actually, that's probably gonna be for step one. Is like, well, actually no. Step one is just talk to her right now, because we don't need to bring you down
Yeah.
here. As far as we know, you're fine. You're fine. You got it all handled. Everything was going swimmingly upstairs.
I think persuasion. I have the best role in the party.
That's
I
your
think so, yeah.
expertise.
Yeah.
Giving you advantage would be the smart move. Let's see if I can be fucked.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, I probably got the second best
I
with
was-
my stupid high charisma.
That was
At the
an
15.
awesome. That was awesome.
Oh yes. Ah, got it.
Also, Mug, you're so nice.
Am I?
You call this nice? We've now got we got to try reasonably to
Believe-
either dodge, calm down, or just outrun a pissed off dragoness mother of war. I don't think
Believe-
that counts as
As
nice.
As intended.
I still
Things
want
could
to
have gone-
believe we're on the right side of this whole mess.
I looked through that. Things could have gotten a lot worse than it did.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's send a little raid towards Manistocratic, shall we?
Let's do
He's
that.
my homeboy. He's doing what the hell's he doing? PlayStation medley. Hey, what the hell? He's playing a game about eggs.
Ha!
On
Oh.
theme.
How very appropriate. A very dramatic close zoom in on an egg going, oh no, which is yeah. that tracks. Oh man. God, the gears are turning.
Yeah,
So
I'm
let's-
I'm already writing my speech.
Thank you, Bonavie. Let's give a little ride on that old meat train to Manistocratic. He is a delightful streamer, lots of energy, who is another one who facilitates all of my ludicrous, overbearing sluttiness. Thank you for that as well, Mog. Always.
You're welcome. I'm happy to provide.
Fantastic. So give him a ride on the meat train, and give him Slapitugasm, of course, to go along with that ride on the meat train. If you don't have Slapitugasm, why? You're putting me back in the egg. But use any gasm you got. It's supposed to gasm between friends, after all. Ugh. Come back. Sunday! Sunday for a one-shot instead of level heads. We're gonna do a one-shot, and I'll be glorious again. It's gonna be wonderful. Until then, stay easy. Mwah.